back to GorsskyVlogs Monster of the Week. Where we last left off, we had Crimson and Father Gene interviewing the groundskeeper, Bob.
Really original there.
So Bob says, yeah, I saw something suspicious, but I don't know if I should tell you.
Let me roll
Because
charm.
The principal usually gets on my case about
Let me
talking
roll
to
charm. Oh, that was bad.
Are you sure he wasn't talking to me?
So what?
He probably
What did you
was.
try to say
about
to
that?
him? I mean, Father.
Yeah, what did you try to say, Father Jane,
Okay.
before you
So-
pulled that stunt?
My child, of course you can talk to us. You know that confession is good for the soul.
Yeah, whatever.
Last time I talked to you about something, the whole town learned I was having an affair.
I would never discuss the private confessions that people...
Without a sum to be
No,
paid.
no.
You did sign
I
a
don't really
waiver.
trust you, Father.
It's best to make up stories and tell him. That's what I.
Are you encouraging him to lie?
Yeah, just lie. He won't know the difference. I failed as well.
He hears you say, just lie.
I just try to be convincing.
Are you
Be
trying to
like,
get one
like
of my
bad
good
cop, good
parishioners?
cop, right? She's like, this guy, you know, I don't trust him either. Hey, you want to tell me?
Are
We're
you
gonna play
encouraging
a
one of
honest
my
cop
parishioners
versus
to lie to me? That is a serious sin against...
I don't even know you. Who are you? Who's this red guy?
Oh, I need no introduction. But in this case, I do. Anyways, my name's Crimson. I'm a hero.
He's a
from-
vigilante.
I'm
Did you
a
say his
hero.
name was Crimson?
No, my name's Crimson. And I'm a hero. I save people. I kick butt. And I sometimes get molested on the weekend, in that order.
Sometimes I kick people.
Sometimes I kick people. If they're asking for it. That's what I do. And I am currently on the case. I'm here to ask you some questions about where are these kids, because they're missing, and I want to save them.
So you're some sort of tough guy, huh? Trying to intimidate me with your hero talk? He's kind of puffing up like he's ready to throw down.
I mean,
But then I see Nancy looking out from her window just at that moment, and she opens it and yells, "Bob, what are you doing? Cut that out. Those are nice people."
Oh.
Crimson slowly lowers his hands because he was getting ready to punch this guy. He goes, "Oh yeah, we're nice people, and we are here to help."
Well, you know this buffoon?
Name's Crimson, not Buffoon.
Please, the Crimson.
Yes, and of course we all know Father Gene. I know you don't like the church that much, but give him a break. All right, Nancy. She's like, they're asking about DJ. DJ Cool.
Yes, yes, we are.
DJ. Well, yeah, she skates around here all the time.
Why is that in past tense?
Wait, he said skates.
Oh wait,
What are you talking
But it's
I
present
didn't.
tense.
I didn't exactly pass. Anyways, yeah, where is she? We have some questions about where all the other kids are, and we think DJ is the ringleader. From what we've heard.
I don't know, she's a spunky kid, but I've been seeing the only thing that I remember is I've been seeing this black SUV come about every other day, at least. That's when I'd be out there mowing the lawn. Circle the block pretty slow, and never wasn't a parent, never picked up any kids from school.
How curious.
I couldn't really get a good look. The windows were tinted, but
How odd. And where did this SUV go? Did it seem to go up north of town, or?
I guess circled the block and ended up going south, I think.
South. And did this SUV have the initials C-R-A-P in that order on them?
It's a white van, sir.
No, actually, come to think of it, didn't have any plates.
No
at
marks? No markings
Vanity
at all.
plates.
Now, would my character know where south of town is? Is that towards where the asylum?
Well, do you know where south is, and are you in town?
I mean,
So-
do I know anything south of town?
So south of town, there's the Taylor's residence. There is Eagle Ridge. And then
I
on-
wondered.
The
on
cool-
Eagle Ridge.
The cool resident?
There's the Institute.
Oh.
And then there's also a farm set up there. as well.
Okay.
Making an entry in this
Good to
So
know.
that's what you would know just for
I'm
being
kind
a
of more like
Okay,
chill
so,
and
well,
crimson
actually, I
outfit,
guess
but if you
you
want
have
it, I'll
to
go
ask
for
for
it.
my advice. I believe you put it to work.
What's south of here? Reverend? Nope. The father? You're not a reverend, apparently.
You're gonna put
You're a father.
Ah, yes, my son.
Are you a father?
You took
No,
a vow.
no,
No
son of a
celibacy.
father, my son. I
Yes, they're
take
calling
strict
you.
vows. I take strict vows
They're
not
calling you
to.
Daddy.
not to fornicate.
That's right.
Indeed, it's,
I'm
it's
watching
a sin. It would be a sin. It's of the devil. And
To get married?
To fornicate.
fornicate.
Before or after marriage.
Okay.
I am married to the church, and yes.
Well, anyways, what's south of here?
Well, I know that the Eagle Ridge is south of here, and there's a farm as well. But I know there were rumors of this asylum. Was it an asylum? It was sort of a
Yeah, an institute.
yes. This institute south of
Depends on how you view it.
south of town. That it was a very terrible place from all that I've heard. One of those mental institutions that.
I mean, that sounds governmental.
Yes, it's
That car sounds governmental institute. There we
does
go.
indeed sound
There's a connection.
governmental. And
Do
I
I have to walk there?
heard it was not a nice place.
You have a car?
whatsoever. Do I have a car?
The
Priestmobile. Does he,
Yeah, I guess you would have a
does he got a
car.
priestmobile?
Well, I have a motorcycle. I'm a priest who has a motorcycle.
Oh.
That's the one thing that I don't think is of
You
the
have
devil.
a motorcycle?
But you have a sidecar on it.
Yeah, with a sidecar on
Let's
it.
not get too crazy.
He wouldn't want me grabbing his chest.
Okay. So,
I guess we should go there then. And sooner than faster than later and better. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is I don't want those crap artists following me.
yes, I call this my priestmobile.
Really.
And so, we hop
You're
in.
just magically there.
Snaps his finger. Scene transition. I call this my
He's like a
priestmobile.
Batman priest.
Can
who,
I
like,
use
has a
it?
In
remote
the
control.
sidecar is Jasper currently eating two Subway
And you're like,
Would
sandwiches.
this be someplace where I
Yeah,
could use this?
priest.
I couldn't use magic for this, could I?
For what? Summoning a
fun. Just for
priestmobile?
fun.
floating into the air and just floating
Just
off
for
to the
comedic purposes.
You wanna summon?
Yes,
car.
you can
Let's
do
try.
Okay. We'll see if this works as well as it did last time. No, evidently not. I wave my hand, I start chanting, and you think you're really confused at what I'm doing.
He got a 6, Dave. Yeah, if you want to use that against him, you can. A tire falls out of the sky.
Yes, I start
That's
chanting.
what's left of the priestmobile.
Oh my god.
You just hear him chanting in Latin.
all you get is a glitch.
So something does happen. The priestmobile appears
What?
and bursts into flame.
He full summoned a vehicle.
You summoned a vehicle from hell! What is this?
But at what cost?
Died! And you want to ride that?
I just
Okay.
have this look, and I'm like, Lord, forgive me. I knew riding a motorcycle was a sin. I knew it was a sin.
This is a sign.
Bob was kind of not paying attention to you, but then he turns over when he sees this flaming vehicle. He's like, "What the heck? Looks like you're gonna need a new ride."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, would you mind giving us a ride, Bob?
Yeah, do you have a nice car?
Did you just
I'm
call
working.
me Rob?
Can we take your lawnmower?
No, why are you trying town?
Do you have a riding lawnmower? Link.
At least I get to mark experience. Hey, I summoned a
do,
flaming
I'm gonna let you touch my baby.
priest.
Where exactly is it not?
What?
You wanna roll investigate?
Yeah. 10 plus, the 10, blah, 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 11. And I'm
Oh,
asking,
you asked my
what
advice,
is being
yeah,
concealed here? Because I want to know where it is.
You can see in the shed the lawnmower's like kind of poking out. It's right there.
I'll never tell you.
Whoa! And then I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna be, okay. Whoa! Is that DJ Cool on her skating board? Over there?
He looks so.
And I go running to the
Actually,
lawnmower.
hang on. Roll manipulate.
Gosh dang it.
You rolled well.
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah. I'll do it. Well, only if I...
I guess he looks on him.
There we go, and I'm running. I'm running to get them.
And I look shocked, and I'm like, and I'm running after him. I'm like, my son's stealing is a sin.
You weren't distracted. Stealing? What do you mean stealing? I'm borrowing, and I'm jumping on the lawnmower, and I'm throwing on the key.
And I jumped behind him. I'm like,
Get off! You're gonna lay it down.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this, my son. But
By helping, you're sinning.
I jump off. I just.
I've lost
riding mower.
Bob looks back and sees you getting on his precious lawnmower. He picks up the rake next to him and starts coming towards
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my hockey stick, which is over there, but that's fine. I'm gonna pull out a hockey
say
stick,
Bob.
and I'm gonna point at him and stay back, Bob.
Can I
I'm now give it back. I
Get
swear.
off my
I'm trying to manipulate a person. I'm gonna say to Bob, my child, stop this fighting. This is a sin. You cannot. One sin does not justify. One sin does not justify.
One sin does not
my
justify
child.
sitting to
Yeah.
cause inconvenience for you.
Yeah.
I'm mad, Bob.
Get away out
I'm
of here.
angry. You better get off my lawnmower. I'm gonna hit him.
Do it. I won't feel it anyway. I'm going anyway.
What is your roll?
8, 7. So they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you.
He wants you to get Crimson off his lawnmower.
Crimson. This is also a sin.
I'll hit you too.
This is awesome.
Crimson, do you want to have to come to confession again?
Why does this sound like jail?
I'm gonna
If you don't get off, I'm gonna put you in commission. I'm still going. I'm
Remember
still
what
busted.
happened to me. If you do not get off this lawnmower, maybe the lawnmower will become the lawnmower from hell as well.
Is that a threat?
The Lord judges those who are.
Okay, well, only if you can catch me.
You're gonna have to act under pressure.
Oh, heck yeah. There we go. This is one thing I don't do well.
Some kids are offering you cigarettes at school. You're going to have to roll act under peer pressure.
What is act under pressure? Cool.
It should be cool.
I got a 7.
Because you're cool if you act against peer pressure. That's all I have to say.
Alright, you can escape, but you'll have to leave Father Gene behind.
Definitely doing that.
Guess that wasn't
That was a really hard choice for me. You can escape And you can leave the guy you wanted to. It was a bonus. I was expecting to get like smacked or something. No, I just get to leave the guy I wanted
I'm
to
just
ditch.
shaking my fist at him. You will regret this, my child. Sin is never good in the long run. It always comes back to haunt
Alright,
you.
What?
We'll leave you guys off there. Well, actually, Father Gene, are you going to run after him, or what are you going to do?
He's gonna go get his-
Well, I'm going to look at my motorcycle and I'm going to see if it's damaged beyond repair. It's pretty much toast.
Yeah, it's donezo.
What'd you get for
I
trying
just-
to summon one?
I just have this sad look on my face and I just walk back to the church and I think, well, I better go back to my books. I better pray.
Bob's
Well,
walking beside him with a sad look on his face as well.
What's happened today? Those poor children. I hope Crimson can find a way to
With
help
role
them.
models like Crimson, it's no wonder kids turn out like DJ Cool.
Oh, and you also hear Bob saying, I'm calling the sheriff! So we go back to Nathan and Simmons. As we do so, you notice the weather becomes cooler as a slight breeze begins to stir. And there's now a scattering of clouds drifting towards the town.
We get some B-roll of the weather. just kind of panning across, like really dramatically across over the town, getting the shadows. I don't know.
So you guys are in the bar, outside the bar.
We are outside the bar. I think we were going to leave and head off to see Miss Taylor that the bartender had told us about on the edge of town. Don't ask, do we see Crimson driving along on a lawnmower through
He's a
town?
little too far away, but you do see a man in a white robe walking towards the church as you walk towards. Or actually, are you going to get in your van or what?
Yeah, we'd be driving
Yeah.
the van over.
Yes, you might actually see.
And I'm gonna go over to Simmons. I'm gonna go, hey, you see that priest there? I
Yeah?
wonder if he knows anything about missing kids.
I like where your head's at. Let's do this.
All right, we pull over, right? Like, come up alongside.
I've been
River,
implying this joke since the very
and
start.
an entire
I just
camera
never.
crew leaps out of the back of the van and immediately, like within seconds, sets up around the priest. And I go, "Hi there, my name is Nathan Cillian. I'm a producer for
It's very
CRAP
nice to meet you,
News.
my son.
It'd be great to be able to get an interview by you. We've heard a lot about missing children in this town. What can you tell us about it?"
Well, it's a very sad state of affairs, my child. Many children seem to have gone missing just in the last several weeks.
When you say children, do you mean that as a metaphor for the people that do or do not come to your services, or do you mean that literally the children that have gone missing?
No, literally, many children have gone missing in this town. I was recently with someone who was, and we were at the school seeking to find out what had happened.
Who was this individual that you were with at the school?
His name is, well, I don't know who he is. He wears this mask, but he comes to
Mask?
confessions
Mask?
sometimes.
Crimson?
Yes, that's
So
his name.
you're involved
Isn't
with
that the guy that we're
Crimson?
trying to
Exactly, it is.
find and get footage of?
Well, you
So
see,
what has Crimson been doing in this town?
Yeah, what's Crimson been doing in this town?
well, he has confessed to what does he confess to?
He's confessed. You've heard it here.
He's confessed. What does he confess to?
To slaying monsters
yeah,
with
we'll
some
cut
bizarre things, but to damaging some man's car and
Damaging a person's car, boss.
Vandalism? Vandalism?
I did. I don't remember this.
You see,
Would you say that he? Wait, no, that'd be more of a you question. Maybe he's involved in this maybe somehow. You want to ask him about that?
I think he is, but you know what? I'll ask the question. I guess
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
ask
yeah.
the obvious. The obvious question, of course, how involved is Crimson in the disaster and the mysterious disappearance of all the children in this town?
Crimson is very much trying to help the children of this town and the people of this town.
So
to
he
find
feels
their
that he's
children.
doing the right thing by taking these children. He thinks that he's going to be helping them by taking all these children
No, that's
away
not
from their
at all what I
parents.
said, my
That's
child.
not what
I said that he is trying to solve this mystery. He is very concerned for these children. He is very
you see as the sheriff's.
I'm then I quickly turn around and get B-roll.
Go past you, headed towards the south.
And then I turn the camera on. I'm like, what's up, folks? I'm here in Eyrie, Indiana, and when the police just drove by, it's a small town, so obviously something big is happening. This priest here, he just informed us that a vehicle has recently exploded. Causes maybe due to a vigilante or not, we're not sure. I'm sure the boss would say that they are, but we'll find that out later. Coming back at you next time on Nathan Cillion's Vlogs. Beep.
Thank you for thank you so
Sir,
much.
Sir, would you like my advice?
Sure.
Well, I would suggest that if you wish to learn more about these children, that you would consult Bob at the school. He is the groundskeeper, and he seems to have some first-hand knowledge.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea. I'm not going to do it, but it sounds like a great idea. I'm going the exact opposite. I have the trait contrary, so when I receive somebody's honest opinion and their advice, I do the exact opposite. I get an experience, and I get a +1 going forward.
Okay.
So
Just remember the +1.
Yeah.
I'll forget. So, Father Gene, you do know that you did hear Bob say, "I'm calling the sheriff."
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So I say, now, and also, if you want, you might want to also check out the institution to the south on Eagle Ridge. I hear that Crimson might be going that direction on a lawnmower.
Father, I know I've been drinking it, but I gotta ask, have you been drinking today?
I'm still recording this. This is great.
How much have you been drinking today? Because it's a
My child,
lawnmower.
I do not.
A
I do not
lawnmower.
drink. I do not.
What about communion wine?
Well, on occasion, I might.
So
have a
you're
little-
saying that you're busting into your own stash of communion wine?
Are you saying that you
One
don't
must
always
sample-
partake in communion?
One must sample the wares to make sure that they are still good and valuable for
Oh,
the
so-
flock.
So you're saying this for sensory purposes? You're doing this for the good of the town?
For the good of my flock.
Okay,
For the good of my
okay,
people,
okay.
yes.
Now, when you say flock, do you own sheep or do you mean that more literally?
I mean that more figuratively. I do not own any sheep, but
Or
all of you are my
figuratively.
flock. All of you
What if
are
you don't
God's
follow
sheep.
your religion?
Do you not follow the religion, my son?
Nathan Cillian has yet to decide. Nathan
Well,
Cillian says, I'm an agnostic, and everyone goes, ugh.
well, if you ever wish to hear more and to find out what the Lord may do for your life, you may stop by my parish and I will teach you, my son.
Now, when you say parish, do you mean that in the terms of a church, or you're going to kill someone?
I mean that in terms of a church, but those who do not follow God's law, they also will perish.
So are you saying those who don't go to the parish will perish?
Indeed, I am afraid we're going to fall
Hey,
through.
someone mail in a copyright for that slogan. We're going to put that on some t-shirts.
Okay, boss.
Yeah.
Good Father, he
adds
adds
to the
down
list
and
of
follow.
like 2-3
Yeah.
pages full of
Follow
bad
Ramsey
ideas.
down to this to the mental institution. Make sure he doesn't do anything too terrible. We'll follow up with you as soon as we can. We'll make sure that we bring this man to the justice that he deserves.
He does not deserve justice. He has unorthodox methods, but he really does seek to do what is
Well,
right.
shouldn't we encourage him to do terrible things so then you can get the proof that you need to shut him down?
Yes, exactly what I'm trying to do.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Just checking.
I just lost my motorcycle. So if you
Are you saying that Crimson destroyed your motorcycle?
Crimson destroyed his motorcycle.
it was rather my own fault that my motorcycle was
But Crimson
destroyed.
was
So you put it in the path. Unfortunately, you put it in the path of Crimson, and he destroyed it for you.
I did not say that.
Would you
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Would you say that God is good?
Indeed.
Okay, we'll cut that with him talking about Crimson blowing up his bag.
Remember to get that permission waiver for all the editing purposes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember to get
Can I
that.
get your signature on this waiver form? Thank you, sir. That way we can use the stuff in the interview during our news program.
And
It'll
we'll
probably
love
be
to
next
bring
week.
some extra light and some some image to your parish.
Awesome. Thank you,
I
sir.
look forward
Yeah,
to
donations
seeing my parish in
and
the
selling
news.
indulgences or whatever you guys do these days.
I am insulted by the suggestion that you think we would sell the Lord's salvation. But might I have a ride? Might I have a ride
That's what professionals
to, with you fine gentlemen? As I said, my motorcycle, I have lost it. Might I ride along with?
How far is the parish out of the way? How far is his parish out
Oh,
of
I
the
don't
way?
even need to go to the parish. I will just go along with you, in search of Crimson.
Do you have any knowledge of camera equipment usage, anything related?
All this technology, no, I
Can you hold a boom mic?
do I hold it like I hold a staff, like I hold a shepherd's
Sure.
staff?
Yeah, you can come
Do
on.
you really want to freeze while we're trying to interview somebody?
As long as it's not in the shot, it really doesn't matter.
Can we call him an Uber and send him on?
Get him an Uber.
An Uber.
Nope, no Uber.
There's no way
Is there a
there's an
taxi
Uber
in town?
in this.
No.
Wow.
Any local pedestrian? Any local?
And you wonder why I took the lawnmower.
No, there's not many people around. There's just
Oh!
it's just that one kid.
Let's
playing
bring
on
him
the
along.
playground in
I'll
his-
make him a
his
grip.
signature puff jacket.
It's a kid with a puff jacket.
I'll make him a dolly
That's actually
grip
the best.
or
He calls it his signature jacket. If you asked him.
Yeah.
You know me.
Does the kid have a bicycle?
does the kid have a bicycle?
No.
It's a tandem. He has a full tandem.
Does he have a
3-person
unicycle?
tandem?
Bicycle
He has a full 6-person tandem bike.
It's got one of those like beer trolleys. That you pedal. What's he doing with that?
Let's bring him along, and he can be a dolly grip or something.
Okay,
He
okay.
could be a gaffer.
All right. Yes, Father. We would love to have your help in all this. You know, just
Why,
get
thank
in
you.
the back of the van. We will help.
Be the best boy.
The best boy, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Is that
Alright,
plenty
so you
experience
guys
for that?
load up into the barrel. You start heading south towards.
Oh yeah, what's
Miss Taylor
Oh.
at the edge of town.
Alright, we'll cut back to Crimson now.
There's a horn.
You start to hear sirens behind you. What do you do?
How close am I to the Institute?
The Institute is still a few miles away up the ridge. You're just like, you can see ahead of you, there's like a residence, like an acreage.
Hopefully the police are there
There's
to
like
give you
a
ride.
tree fort in the yard, tire swing, and
There's
there's
a
the
tree
ranch.
fort?
ranch
Wait, there's a
house.
tree fort right next to me?
Yeah, you're pretty close to the tree fort.
I think I'm gonna ditch the lawnmower. No, actually, I'm gonna turn into the house area, into this lawn,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look for I'm gonna try and hide. Is there anywhere that I could, like a shed, I could hide the lawnmower in?
Ditch the evidence.
I'm ditching the lawnmower. I'm hiding it in here.
Yeah, there's some outbuildings that you could like hide it behind.
I'm gonna hide it between those,
Alright.
and then I'm going to climb up in the treehouse.
Crimson was a wee little man.
You do that.
Okay.
Wound up in a sycamore
Well,
tree.
and I'm gonna be quiet, right, and wait for the police to go by. Of course, but also I'm gonna investigate this treehouse because I assume a child was in it. So maybe I might find a clue or something about.
Might
where
find
they
a
went.
child.
Yeah, there's no child around. What are you getting? You're just gonna look around.
I just want to look around, see if there's could anything be a clue about where the child is, or have they been here in a while? Because it's a treehouse, kids like to be in. I mean, it looks like it's been empty for a while. That could be suspicious or something.
Okay. Well, there's a rope hanging down to get up into the treehouse. You probably have to climb.
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna climb that. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Act under pressure.
that was a 13.
Oh wow.
Dang.
You shimmy right up that rope.
That's right.
Masterfully.
If there was a bell at the top, you would have rung it. But, yeah, and you swoosh right in the window.
Oh my! Watch me swoosh right in. Swoosh.
So in there, it's a pretty nicely built treehouse. Like father probably helped them build it, you know. A handy father. You see some drawings. You see like a little hammock. You see some books and some
that is
some
nice.
crayons.
That's a nice truce.
And like some candles that have kind of run down. Like maybe some. Actually, you see, and then so you see the hammock, and then you see like in the other corner there's like a pile of pillows. And like there's like almost looks like a girl side and a boy side.
Okay. Crimson.
There's actually like a sign in the middle that says like no girls allowed, like a string hung across the middle.
So Crimson's going to look around and he's going to be like, always wanted one of these. Too bad I lived in the city when I was a little fella. See if I can find anything in here while I'm ducking away from those cops. And I look out the window, see if I can see them flying by, or at least hear them.
Okay, why don't you roll investigate?
11.
So you do, you see the cop car go past. It goes right past. Is there any other questions?
Well, I wanted to, since I got told two there, I guess, I wanted to, one, see what the cops are doing, and then two, investigate this treehouse. Just see if I can find anything in here that could help.
So you're drawn to some of the drawings.
Okay.
You look at them and you see. You can definitely tell a child drew this. They used a lot of black crayon. It's like a child's bedroom. Then in their bed, there's like a shadowy figure standing over them.
So I'm going to take the drawing and I'm going to kind of just fold it up and stick it in my pocket.
Okay. Alright, then you see a news van go by with the CRP or whatever.
CRAP?
Oh, I see him.
CRAP.
I see him fly by. Like, they're still following me. Can't lose them.
I sense he's close.
Well, actually, hang on, they're actually coming to this place. So they actually pull into the driveway.
Wait, what? Oh, no!
This is the Taylor residence.
Oh, no!
Simpson jumps out.
Where is he? I can smell him. He's close.
You should roll to investigate to see if
No!
like you can sense something.
Just happens
You
to
just
look
have
up
a-
in the tree at just the right moment.
You just have
Simpson's
a-
looking out.
You just have
You want to act under pressure?
Wait, are you kidding us? Oh, yeah, that's a, 7. I'm gonna see them, right? And so for my act under pressure, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like duck down and I'm gonna pull the rope up.
Okay.
They're not coming to get me.
No girls allowed.
No girls.
Or
allowed.
news network.
short.
No
individuals.
cameras. You can talk to me when you put the
As you
cameras
pull in-
away.
As you guys pull in, you see a rope being pulled up into a treehouse.
I knew it was the foliage. First the grass grows too long, and now the trees eat
So they can't
ropes
get up,
like
but they
noodles.
know somebody's in there.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I say, Ronald, take one of the cameras and go over to that treehouse and get some B-roll, because that's a weird treehouse over there.
Okay. And he does that.
And then we go inside, I'd assume.
Okay.
Get kicked down
Can
the
I,
door.
can I,
He just walked right in.
can I investigate a mystery to see how much I detect about that, how off I feel that treehouse is?
Yeah.
He's got this crimson meter. He's,
You
that's
don't
a
detect
dual
that.
1. Are you really considering luck right now, buddy?
Do it.
Don't do it. You don't know.
It's one of those character things.
Well,
Like,
he doesn't
what
know.
this character's about.
How do you think
That's
Crimson's
just-
here?
What a weird town. I mean, what a weird town. I feel like Crimson must have been born here or something.
What is it?
You
with
said it,
these
boss.
kids? What is it with these?
All right, let's go find Miss Taylor and get the scoop. Get the scoop.
Scoop.
Alright. You knock on the door, I assume.
Yes.
Or is it a doorbell, or
Yeah, there's a door.
is it one of those funky ones that does like a cool...
No, it's like...
Like it's like coming all
Sounds-
throughout the
It
house?
sounds pretty old.
And then the Muppets fly out.
Kermit the Froggy. No one answers. But at like about the same time, you see a green station wagon pulls in behind your van.
And there's an entire camera crew here. Except for Ronald, because he's getting video of the...
Oh yeah, what's going on with Ronald and the tree?
Well, I will figure that out later, but...
And a woman gets out of the car with a very concerned look on her face.
I
She doesn't know what's going on. She approaches you and says, "What are you doing on my property?"
You're up, Nathan.
I'm
You got
going.
this.
I'm going to activate one of my minor celebrities. She recognizes me. I turn around and say, "Hi, I'm Nathan."
Nathan, Sylvian. Was it
Cillian.
Cillian.
You know me?
Yeah, I'm the.
I'm
I'm Janice Taylor.
I'm Janet or Taylor 1245.
I was the one who was messaging you about my kids.
Yes. Oh yes, the comments on my blog and then the emails afterwards and everything like that. Yes, it's great to meet you. Yes, we were actually just coming to talk to you.
She's pretty emotional right now.
It's I didn't know your name because it just showed me your username on the thing, so I just saw Taylor, so it didn't really click. But hey, that's amazing. This is fantastic.
Yeah, you do just some amazing work. There's
Oh,
just been
thank you.
some weird things going on around here. About 3 weeks ago, my kids, Jack and Jill, they disappeared.
Recording here.
I was just at the sheriff's office and
Would you believe it or not, he wasn't there.
Did they go up the hill
left
and
all
fetch
sudden.
fetch
I've
the
gone to the
water
sheriff's
bucket?
office actually every day for the last 3 weeks. Just he refuses to do anything, and then he just took off saying something about a lawnmower and just got in his truck and sped off.
Yeah, we did see him on the road. Can you tell us a little bit more about the kids? What happened? What kind of led up to that day when they disappeared?
Well, they've been having trouble sleeping. He's complaining of nightmares and they're seeing shadows in the room. I told them it was nothing. It's just their imagination. Couldn't sleep in their rooms at all. So I said they could sleep in the treehouse. And the next day they were just gone. I don't know what happened.
She doesn't know what happened to him, boss.
Did I? Not me.
Well,
Did
I'm
I
having
have
good
to, right?
follow-up questions on that
The
one.
priest is standing there.
Did I roll an investigate a mystery?
No,
Yeah.
apparently not.
Oh, well, there's my fifth experience.
This is why you don't let him do every single
Did
roll.
they
He can.
did they describe this shadowy figure? Did it have any defining features, or other than it was a shadowy dark figure that they saw?
Well, it also looked. No, it's just it looked like a normal man, but just all black, all dark. And it would just stand there watching.
And how long were they having nightmares of this figure?
Just about a week leading up to the disappearance.
Was there anything going on in town or with your family prior, like just before this figure? Anything, any changes, anything like that?
Any hood figures come into town?
Yeah.
Well, about every month there is, we see like a black SUV come into town, and they usually go to the general store. And we actually see them pass by our house sometimes, but usually it's just once per month, but we've been seeing them quite a bit recently.
Do you ever see anybody come out of this SUV or see who's driving it?
Yeah, one day I was turning onto the road, and they were coming towards us, and I could see in through the windshield. There was a bald man with a beard. Looked like he had a white coat of some sort on, and then another man in green.
When you say green coat or green clothing?
Green clothing.
When you say coat, white coat, are you talking like winter coat or like a lab coat?
I guess I didn't really think about it. The steering wheel was kind of in the way, but it looked very clean.
Okay.
Sure.
Any other follow-up questions, guys? Otherwise, we can check out this
Is there anything special about this tree? As we were arriving, we saw some very weird activity with the tree, and I believe it's the tree house. Is there anything that we need to know about?
Oh. Where'd the rope go? And that's where we'll end this section.
What a cliffhanger!